Hello, hello, my beautiful people. I am super excited to be back and spending Friday night with you. Hoping that you are already following us. If not, that's your first to do. Go on ahead and click follow, set up notifications so you don't miss any of our lives, as well as anything that's going on with the brand. Let's see. Let's say hello to the chat. I'm not sure why we still have so many people watching on mute, while I definitely take it as a compliment. I mean, it must be nice to look at. Don't forget to unmute, tap the follow, and tap the heart button as many times as you like. Amazon does not limit you, so you can go to town with it. It's a cool way to support me, even if you don't intend to buy anything, but you found my life helpful, or spend some time and you had a little fun. That's also a pretty cool way to let me know. Think of a heart as a tip. I don't know why my glasses are so dirty. While I clean that, so, welcome to Wellness and Wisdom. We are still on the fence about the name, but if you have a better name for our Amazon Live community, NutraHarmony, let me know. I'm all ears. I'm so glad you're here tonight. Thank you for spending your Friday night with me. Do grab a favorite drink and get comfy because today's topic is pretty cool. If you've ever been feeling a little more stressed lately, a little more tired, a little more done with everything, you are not alone. All I have to tell you is I'm a New Yorker, so I get it, right? But if you've been feeling the same thing, come on over because I've got a couple solutions and you'll be smiling like I am in no time. November is officially, I declare, Mental Health Awareness Month for many in the wellness community. And with Veterans Day just around the corner, we wanted to dedicate this live to everyone managing stress, mood, and emotional health, especially our vets, service members, and their families. Thank you for your service. There wouldn't be a U.S. Our freedoms, everything is only thank you to you. So thank you. Of course, we will celebrate on Veterans Day. I just wanted to announce that we'll have a couple of lives that are going to be dedicated specifically to you guys, and I hope you'll find something useful. Don't be shy or coming into the chat. Ask questions, make suggestions, talk about yourself, ask questions about me, ask questions about the products. I love it when you guys participate. One of the best ways to introduce yourself is say hello and let me know where you're tuning in from. So whether you're here for yourself or someone else, we're diving into natural ways to support stress, anxiety, and mood, and of course hormones, because they're underneath it all, without relying on heavy medication. And let's be clear, no judgment if you use them. This is just about options, science-backed ones, gentle ones that fit into a daily routine and make a difference over time. It is super important for me to say this. If you have a diagnosis or you take any type of medication, I want you to speak to a medical professional or your doctor first prior to starting any regimen of supplements. As much as I try to find the best information and put it together for you, we are all unique and I don't know your specific case. So again, if you take any type of medication on a regular basis, if you have any type of diagnosis, I like how I show my fingers, you need to speak to your medical professional or your doctor first prior to starting any supplements, and that's one of the best recommendations I can give you. I also want to say, in specific cases with mental health, if you feel like at the deep end, meaning God forbid, doing something to yourself or someone else, you need to seek help. And there are toll-free numbers. I think I will provide one within the chat shortly. So again, thanks to our vets. Tonight's topic is natural mood support. You can follow NutraHarmony for more lives, emotional wellness, coupons, and so much more. It's great to be part of a community. Shout out to our veterans. We're thinking of you this week and every day as whether we're filling out our mindfulness, gratefulness journals, whether we're just praying, however it is in your home, Take a minute, with everything that's going on in the world, with everything that's going on in our country, I think it's a great thing to be thankful for, our veterans and those who are currently serving. Again, thank you, but let's dive into the live. So, all right, tonight's stack is broken down into real life support, which equals more energy, midday calm, hormone balance, evening relaxation, and everything we're sharing is available right below under the video. This is called a carousel. Which has all the products that I'm going to talk about. I'll try to touch at least a little bit on each one, but I will be diving on specific ones tonight. So let's kick things off with one of the most important systems when it comes to stress. Your cortisol rhythm, when that gets out of balance, it affects everything. So let's get into it. Do you guys know what cortisol is? So cortisol is our stress hormone, and that equals burnout and hormone imbalance. And we'll start with one of our coolest things that I love. Where do I have it here? By the way, if you want to see something closer or you want me to describe it, such as scent, perhaps how it tastes and things like that, feel free to ask. Most products I have on hand just for that. So cortisol support, I have highlighted it for you in the carousel. Remember, the products right below are called a carousel, and you can click on them, check them out. One of the cool things that I love about NutraHarmony, that they reward you for your loyalty, right? How fitting. So 20% off on your subscribe and save first order. Definitely take advantage of it. It's one of the cool ways to make sure that A, you given priority as far as stock, B, you always have your thing in stock. One thing that we've all gotten used to is quick delivery by Amazon. Okay, awesome. So cortisol support. When cortisol is balanced, you feel alert in the morning and relaxed at night. But when it's off, it is the happy face upside down. You feel wired, you feel tired, your energy crashes, your sleep suffers, and your mood tanks. It's a chain reaction that causes more and more and more symptoms and as a result damages. That's where cortisol support comes in. So this is cool because you don't have to think about it. It's already a blend that comes together. It is a blend of adaptogens, natural plant-based compounds like ashwagandha, rhodiola, holy basil, which help your body adapt to stress and daily stressors, including whether they're physical or emotional. One of the cool things that you should consider is if you are a person that works with people, or if you're a teacher, if you're a nurse, a police officer. First of all, thank you also for your service. If you're a firefighter, if I've forgotten someone, please remind me. But if you are in any of those professions, you know that there will be daily stress because you see people at their worst. So one of the best things you could do is train your mind and your body how to deal with stress hormones and cortisol. One of the worst things to do is to shut it out, right? Put it in a box, whatever you see or hear, and put it away and never think about it again. This will come back to haunt you. Let's not do that. Let's help our body using adaptogens, natural things right from the world to help you deal with it. So ashwagandha, I go get this wrong every time. Rhodiola, holy basil, which help your body adapt to stress. How cool is that? Because you are unique. Our bodies are created by higher power to manage and deal with it all. Sometimes we just need a little bit more help because our lives have changed in the last couple of 100 years. So it's not just for women, by the way. Men benefit from cortisol regulation too. It supports mental focus, physical endurance, and even your libido, all of which get hit when stress levels stay high. And I'm going to give you an idea of how to use it. Again, cortisol support, one of the coolest blends we have, definitely worth checking out if you are dealing with daily stress. Do you have to be a police officer or firefighter or a teacher or a nurse to use this? Absolutely not. You could be a, I don't know, an IT manager, but you have very stressful job, God forbid you work for Elon Musk, then you need cortisol support. All right, so how to use it. The recommended is 1 capsule. I always say 1 capsule as well. I say start with 1 capsule in the morning with breakfast. And then in high stressful situation, you can add 1 more in the afternoon around 3 to 4 p.m. only if needed. This could be your crutch. This helps avoid that afternoon slump without needing another cup of coffee. Coffee also can, in the morning, a cup, 2, a great thing for your heart, could be a great thing for your body. But when you're drinking past 12 p.m., trying to give yourself energy or stay awake, you're doing yourself a disservice. Stop it. Let's find a more natural alternative that's not going to send you like this up and down. So again, start with 1 capsule in the morning, and that should be enough for more or less regular day. If you are encountering more stress than regular, then grab 1 more around 3 to 4 p.m. So you could also pair it with this guy, and this is, I thank God I'm not a scientist, Methylated Multivitamin. When you're stressed, your body burns through first B vitamins, zinc, and magnesium like crazy. And NutraHarmony's multivitamin gives you activated forms of all these nutrients. So again, I've highlighted for you, it has B vitamins, zinc, magnesium. It's also a blend. So instead of getting, I don't know, B vitamins separately, then zinc separately, you can get everything in that 1 multivitamin. Again, B vitamin, zinc, magnesium, all together. So that your body does, okay, so NutraHarmony gives you activated forms of these nutrients, so your body doesn't have to convert them, especially important if you have a gene mutation, which is MTHFR gene mutation, which millions of people do without even knowing. That means better energy, better absorption, and better support for your mood and balance. So again, recommendation is cortisol adaptogen blend, which I'm highlighting right now. And then in addition to it, we'll add this beautiful complex, which includes zinc, magnesium, and B vitamins. So 2 complexes to deal with your stress, and you are done. Before we move on to our beautiful experts, let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Don't forget to follow and press the heart button like your life depends on it. It's a great way to support me. Today's expert is, as always, one of our best, is Jolene Brighton, Dr. Jolene Brighton. And the reason why I give you the names is so that I always encourage you to do your own research, that you can go and read about them, check out their work, perhaps find their books, and see what other information they can provide. So according to Dr. Jolene Brighton, she says that adaptogens are one of her favorite tools for supporting the HPA axis. They don't block stress, they build resilience to it. And you may have noticed every time I talk about adaptogens or cortisol, beautiful health and support complex, I tell you that it trains your body to deal with stress. It doesn't block it. That is the coolest way. So don't put it away. You can deal with whatever you need to deal with. It is not going to come back to haunt you, and you're going to feel excellent while doing it. Top 5 myths and facts about cortisol and stress. Myth number 1, stress is just in your head. That's a big, big myth. It's physiological. Cortisol affects your whole body. Cortisol is a hormone, and it's a stress hormone. Myth number two, rather. Only women deal with hormone-related stress. Oh, that's a big misconception. The reality is men also experience hormonal shifts from chronic stress, and you'll see it with the pot belly or a beer belly. That's a different type of gaining weight. You could also ask your doctor. That's a definite indication of a stressful life. Myth number 3, you should avoid supplements and just meditate. Well, I don't know who that ever worked for. As much as I love meditation, if it's your thing, go for it. But we're talking about physiological things. We're talking about actual essential nutrients, vitamins, components, and things that could help you from nature that A, our body makes ourselves, or B, that we found helpful in nature. So physiological needs physiological treatment. Do we get how we're getting here? So you should avoid supplements and just meditate. Both can definitely help, but adaptogens support the body and meditation can support your mind. And two need to work together. Myth number 4, you only need support during a burnout. Huge, huge, huge misconception. If you are in a burnout, active burnout, if you've ever experienced it or you've ever seen it, it is super close and it's like borderline depression. So we don't want to go there. We don't want to get there. It is a bad idea. You need, once you start feeling off or once you start feeling like you don't have enough energy, once you start seeing yourself being short with your children, with your significant other, I need you to hold, do 180, self reassess, and then make sure that cortisol rhythms need your daily support and not just during a crisis. Again, I'm going to highlight that adaptogens teach your body how to adapt to stress. They don't block it, they help you build resilience. Last myth for this segment, you'll feel results instantly. Oh, that will be the day when we get results instantly from anything. Most people feel changes in 7 to 10 days, especially when paired with lifestyle tweaks. Meaning, once you start feeling relief, you need to get your sleep. Once your sleep is regulated, stop drinking so much coffee in the afternoon. Once that's regulated, start moving more and breathing, being more outside on fresh air. I guarantee you, couple of lifestyle changes will have just as much as an effect as these two, the multivitamin and of course the beautiful cortisol supplement. Okay, let me know in the comments if we have any questions. Feeling wired but tired, cortisol support plus multi, a daily reset for your mood and your focus and hormone balance. So scroll the stack, the first 2 products. Okay, we are moving on to segment 2, which is our mood and calm stack. Super important. So here we're focusing on emotional wellness, relaxation, and calm and focus. And I'll talk about 3 products, but I've added a couple of others that I personally use and love, and I think you may find beneficial as well. So let's talk about the Calm Stack. Natural ingredients that help manage your mood swings, anxiety, overwhelm, especially during seasonal changes like right now, and high stress periods like the holidays. This is why I wanted to include this specific stack. We are almost approaching Thanksgiving. Can you believe it? We're already there. Before you know it, it is jingle bells and we are at Christmas or holidays that you celebrate, and then New Year's. And this could be quite stressful because, hello, check out what's going on in the world, what's going on in our own country. I will again mention I am a New Yorker, so you can feel a bit more sympathetic towards me and put a couple of more hearts. Don't forget to follow and come say hello in the chat. So knowing all that, we're walking into that season. I want you to be super, super prepared. And I call this my Feel Like Myself Again trio. So number 1 is, of course, GABA. We talk a lot about it because of what's happening. I love it. This is a calming neurotransmitter. Super awesome. GABA is a compound that your brain naturally produces to help calm your nervous system. But when you're stressed, your GABA levels can get depleted and pretty quickly, and that's when anxiety, irritability, or brain fog sneak in. So NutraHarmony's GABA supplement helps bring you the calm back. I'm going to highlight it for you so you guys see it while I am talking about it. So NutraHarmony supplement helps bring the calm back without making you feel sleepy. And that's important. I'll always tell you if this is going to knock you out or it's actually going to get you through the Thanksgiving family dinner. It's great for men and women, especially if your mind races at night or you feel overstimulated during the day. So definitely worth to check out. Remember, you get 20% off on your first order, and that's subscribe and save order. That's a great way to know that your GABA is always going to be in stock and you're always going to have it handy. Now, as far as taking it, we'll talk about it in a second. I just want to make sure how many we have. So you take 2, that's the recommended dosage, and it contains 120. So you have a 60-day supply. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, before we move on to my next favorite, L-Theanine, let me know if you guys have any questions. For some reason, Amazon has been lately having so much trouble with reporting. I do see the plays. I don't see who's watching currently, and I don't see if you guys are clicking products. So if you are liking it, you're enjoying it, you see the information useful, you like the product, put it in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. Okay, next is, of course, L-Theanine is incredible. Okay, calm without sedation. So, ever had green tea and noticed that it made you feel focused but not jittery? That's thanks to L-Theanine, a unique amino acid that helps promote your alpha brainwaves, which is calm and focus, balance caffeine or sugar crashes. So this is incredible to take along with coffee, especially if you had maybe an extra cup or two. Reduce stress without the drowsiness. It's ideal for busy professionals, students, and overwhelmed parents. I'm the first one. If you tend to spiral mentally when stressed, this helps you put back in control, which is incredible. There's nothing worse coming home, trying to relax, taking an hour, just doom scrolling in social media and not being able to dedicate quality time to your family because your mind is going in circles. So definitely need to check it out. I have it highlighted right now. Again, guys, please feel free to come say hello in the chat. Next one is a super cool ingredient. As much as I love pure L-Theanine and GABA, saffron is the running 5-6 week 5-week experiment that we've been running. And this is pretty incredible because I'm testing it alongside with you. Next week, we'll finally find out, how do I feel about this? Is it a good one or not? Does it prove it's clinically tested? But is it proven by me? Saffron isn't just a fancy spice. It's been studied for its powerful effects on emotional regulation, as well as PMS support and even appetite control. That was my biggest question. Does it really work for that? Clinical studies show that saffron can be as effective as some medications for mild to moderate depression without the side effects. Mind you, I am not recommending that you stop any type of medication or you take it instead of it. I always tell you before starting any supplements, if you have a diagnosis or you are taking any type of medication on a regular basis, I want you to speak to a medical professional or your doctor first, and it is super important. Do not mess with your health. We want you to be happier and improve the quality of your life, not give you more headache and problems. So, perfect for anyone who deals with, and that's men and women, monthly mood swings, emotional eating, motivational dips. And yes, both women and men can benefit. It's one of my favorite unsung heroes in the natural mood world. And I can't wait to report back to my personal experience with it. I forgot to highlight it. Here it is. It was right next to L-Theanine. Okay, before we move on to our Dr. Inside, another favorite, which is Uma Naito, a nutritional psychiatrist. Yeah, apparently there are those too. L-Theanine, she says that L-Theanine and saffron are 2 of the most exciting natural compounds that she recommends for managing stress and supporting mental well-being. Food truly is medicine. How cool is that? I absolutely agree. With some small tweaks in your lifestyle and some cool adaptogens and some cool compounds, you can do miracles for the way you feel, the way you look, and the way you operate. Okay, top 5 myths Let me know if you guys have any questions before we move on. We'll do top 5 myths and facts about mood supplements. If you are just tuning in, please follow. Please say hello in the chat. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Don't forget to click the heart button. That's one of the best ways you guys can tip me. Thank me for the information, for spending time with me. Even if you don't plan to buy anything, it is one of the coolest ways to support your live host. Okay, so myth number 1, natural mood support doesn't work. That is beep. Clinical trials show real results from ingredients like saffron, GABA, and L-Theanine. Try it, I dare you. Myth number 2, you feel instantly better. So we know that there are no magic pills. There's no magic switch. Most people see best results in 5 to 10 days of daily use. As far as saffron, it is recommended 4 to 6 weeks. Hence me taking it for 6 weeks and waiting to report back. Myth number 3, these are only for women. Big no. Men benefit from mood regulation and nervous system support too, especially as we get older. You don't want the beer belly, do you? We love you guys anyway, in any shape and form. However, the beer belly is dangerous because that is fat around your vital organs, and we don't want that. We don't need six packs. We love your dead bods, but we want you to stay around longer to suffer with the kids you guys made for us. So please be healthy and take care of yourself, just in case if you're watching for your significant other. Now you know. Myth number 4, saffron is only for cooking. It's a spice, Juliana. You've lost your mind. Supplements grade saffron is standardized and potent and completely different. Plus, again, it is clinically tested. Okay, last myth, GABA supplements don't cross the brain barrier. Have you ever heard of that one? Even if not directly crossing, GABA has indirect calming effects through the gut-brain axis. And I think we've done a live actually on this, a dive deep. Maybe it's time to repeat it in honor of our mental health month. Okay, let's put it in the chat. It's like I'm talking to myself. You guys are not coming in. Awesome. All right, next segment is hormone balance for him and her. Thank you so much for the heart. Please don't forget to heart. That's a tip for your live host. If you have any questions, requests, please feel free to put them in the chat. Next one is super interesting. It's hormonal support, energy, and mood balance. And there's some cool ones for boys and girls. Number 1, we'll do perimenopause, menopause support. So this next group of supplements is all about balance. And we love balance here, especially when hormones are doing their own thing and you can't even recognize who you are, where you are, what planet you came from. One day you wake up and you're like, who am I and how did I get here? We're talking about changes that happen with age, stress, life in general. Whether you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, or beyond, hormones affect everything: sleep, mood, metabolism, and even how you respond to stress. Let's break down 3 amazing tools that can help with both men and women stay balanced and energized without reaching for extreme solutions. Perimenopause complex for my ladies 35 plus. Love it, love it, love it. Ladies, you're not crazy. Your hormones are just changing. And I want to tell you that they're out of whack and they're doing a crazy thing, but in reality, it's just a different time in your life, and it is time to take yourself seriously and consider changing a couple of things. And adding a NutraHarmony menopause or perimenopause supplement is a great thing. This complex blends vitamins, minerals, and adaptogen herbs like ashwagandha, donquai, and black cohosh to help with mood swings, fatigue, night sweats, PMS, and irregular cycles. It's like a gentle nudge for your hormones, not a sledgehammer. Pro tip, best taken daily, consistently for at least 2 to 4 weeks to feel the full effects. Dun, 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 dun. There are 60 capsules and it's 2 per serving. Yep, 2. So this is a 30-day supply, just about enough to feel the difference. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, next one is, hold on, DHEA. Oh, there you go. I thought it was going to be a lot messier. So DHEA is a natural hormone made by our adrenal glands, and it starts to drop around your 30s, which can affect mood, libido, energy, and even your muscle tone. Muscle tone! And that's the number one problem. I mean, boys, you're out there in the gym, lugging and stuff like that, but for us, girls, huge problem. And NutraHarmony's DHEA supports those natural levels, especially helpful for stress recovery and motivation. And yes, it's not just a men's supplement. Many women find it incredibly helpful when monitored correctly. So definitely a cool supplement to look into if you're a girl, and a must-have for boys. Okay, so palmetto, men's mood and hormone support. Girls got a perimenopause. Boys get palmetto. Let me find it. Yours truly had a crazy day today. When I say crazy, I mean crazy. I don't see it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I am. Oh, I found it. I found it. I thought I'm losing it completely, but I found it. Okay, awesome. So this is boys. This is for you, ladies. If you've got a significant other, a boyfriend, a husband, whatever. If you have a man in your life that you care about, he may as well be daddy. This is often marked as a prostate supplement, and while that is still true, so palmetto also help regulate DHT, which is linked to hair loss, irritability, and energy dips. So definitely worth checking it out. It supports hormonal stability in men, especially those over 40. That's newly young in my book, or going through high stress. So fellas, don't skip this one. It's not just about one organ. It's about keeping your whole system running smoother overall. And of course, we have our expert hormone specialist, which is Dr. Jolene Brighton. By the way, I give you these names so you guys can do your own research and check it out. She says that we need to normalize supporting hormonal shifts before they become full-blown problems. If you've got a pot beer belly, that's a huge problem with visceral fat all around your internal organs. But if you are gliding towards 40, or you're 40, or beginning in your early 40s, and you feel you're changing and your belt ain't closing, that's the time to sound the alarm. So we need to normalize supporting hormonal shifts before they become full-blown problems. And supplements like DHEA and adaptogens make a big difference when used proactively, meaning when you are already there losing it, pretty bad idea. But if you feel yourself changing, if you don't feel like yourself, and there are no external factors that are pushing this, maybe it's time to look into welcome your new stage of life. Okay, top 5 myths and facts about hormone support. Myth number 1, hormones only matter during menopause. So for girls, hormones shift in both men and women as early as your 30s. Take that, research. Myth number 2, so palmetto is just for prostate health. Juliana, get yourself together. Boo! Myth. It also supports mood and hormonal balance by reducing DHT. Myth number 3, DHE is a steroid. DHEA is a natural hormone precursor that supports energy and mood. Myth number 4, men don't need hormone support. Men don't need hormonal support. Men experience andropause, which actually affects mood, energy, and sleep. So if you want your buddy that sleeps next to you to feel better, or you are a young man in his early 40s, then you should really consider doing a little bit more research on hormones in men. Last myth, you'll feel better overnight. Well, that's a bunch of B, and we all know why, because there is no magic pill, and I won't promise you that, unfortunately or fortunately. Hormone support works best with daily consistency and healthy lifestyle habits. Before we move on to full body stack, let me know in the comments. I don't know why we DHEA. Well, they're right next to each other, so you guys can find them. Before we move on to a full body stack, and we need to hurry. We have about 20 minutes left. Let me know if you have any questions. If you're just tuning in, please don't forget to follow. Come say hello in the chat. Introduce yourself. Let me know where you're tuning in from. One of the best ways to leave me a tip is press the heart button and let me know you're supporting the live. Okay, segment number 4. It's a full body reset stack. Products in here are a couple of ones we heard about today, and magnesium, green tea plus ACV capsules, collagen peptides capsules. So now that we've talked about mood, stress, and hormones, let's zoom out a little bit for a second. What does your body actually need to function best, physically and mentally? This next stack covers daily energy, recovery, metabolism, and deep system support. Perfect if you're feeling run down, foggy, or just out of sync. Before we move on, I promised you that I was going to tell you about one of my favorite supplements. We have it in supplement capsules or in drops form, which is lion's mane. And this is incredible because if you're a professional, you're still working from home, in the office, corporate, doesn't matter. If you want focus and clarity, check out the lion's mane. And we have them in drops, which is super cool. I can't say they're sweet or tasty. There's no added sugar, but the scent is just like mushroom, very light taste, but it goes straight into your system, right under your tongue. Or you can grab the capsules. So I have highlighted the drops. We have lion's mane capsules. We also carry just a mushroom complex. I remember someone asked me about our mushroom gummies. We don't have them in stock. Not sure if they're coming back, but we do have a full combo. Incredible, incredible mushrooms. I know we talk about them a lot today. They're not exactly in our theme, but we are talking about mood, stress, and thinking. And I want you to know what I use personally. And mushrooms are a big, big thing for me. So definitely check it out. At least try and test the lion's mane. Whew. Okay, back to the multivitamin. Where is it? My eyes are hurting and I'm getting tired. Okay, here it is. This guy, we talked about it earlier. We're going to mention it again. So not all multivitamins are created equal. This one includes methylated B vitamins, which are easier to absorb and especially important for people with MTHFR gene mutation or better genetic variant. Supports energy, metabolism, nervous system function, detox, and hormone balance. It's a great base, especially during the darker months when you need more of a nutritional backup. Next is, of course, my magnesium complex, which I love. We carry all types of magnesium, but this one is a cool one and all. Where is it? Magnesium citrate. You see, I did make a little bit of a mess in this carousel, but it's okay. Anyway, I give up sometimes. It is Friday night. I hope you guys forgive me. I need to take a nap. I am pretty exhausted. Okay, that's one of the magnesium, but I wanted to show you the full complex one. And now I can't find it. Okay, well, we'll start with this one. So magnesium, a must if you want something for your nerves. Okay, we'll keep that one. But we also carry a 5-in-1 blend that covers other types of magnesium, including glycinate, citrate, and malate, which target different symptoms. The one I have highlighted is citrate. It is incredible for digestion and regularity, meaning go to the bathroom when you should. If you're stressed, tired, or bloated, magnesium is one of the first things to try. Next is green tea plus ACV. Why did I take, why did I make such a mess? Do you know? Because I think I know. It's because I kind of wanted to include the lion's mane and I added them last minute. Here, green tea plus ACV. It is a natural metabolism and detox. I'm getting text messages from my kids. This one has been trending for a reason, and it's not just hype. Green tea extract combined with apple cider vinegar supports fat oxidation, blood sugar balance, digestive flow, and of course, gentle detoxification. Great before meals or in the morning with your AM stack. AM stack meaning the combination of supplements you take in the morning. Whew. Next is collagen peptides. I always tell you about all the cool benefits, and yet again, it's one of the things on the list, but I have no idea where it is here. There you go. You know, you might know collagen for skin and nails, right? But type 1 and 3 collagens may also repair the gut lining. Yes, seriously, connective tissue and even muscle recovery. If you're over 30, your natural collagen production starts dropping. So this one is one of the best foundational beauty and wellness boosters. Collagen peptides. Love it. It has 120 capsules, 2 per serving. So that's 60-day supply, 2-month supply. Okay, we have an expert, Dr. Mark Hyman. We refer to him quite a lot here. The system is your body. The systems in your body don't work in silos, meaning independently. Supporting your cells' gut hormones simultaneously creates real results and not just symptom-based band-aids. Okay, before we move on to type 5 myths and facts, for a full body reset, let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions. If you're just tuning in, don't forget to press the heart button. That's one of the coolest ways to support your live host. It's also a good way, think of it as tipping. If you're enjoying the information, you found it helpful, or you're just having fun hanging out here with us, that's one of the coolest ways to support me. If you are interested in a product or staying in the know, following up on the next slide, then you need to follow the brand. Click the follow and set up notifications. All right, let's move on. We've got top 5 myths and fact about a full body reset. Myth number 1, multivitamins are all the same. No, because we have a special form of multivitamin that's more bioavailable and effective, and we talked about it today. Where is it? I'm going to find it for you. I do have regular multivitamins, don't get me wrong, for men and women, but we're talking about magic today, and it's right here. Magnesium, myth number 2, magnesium is only for sleep. That's a huge, huge, huge myth. It affects over 300 different processes in our body, from our nerves to our muscles to even our gut. So take magnesium. It's just what kind of magnesium, but we offer magnesium in different kinds. I have attached citrate. We also have a magnesium complex. The only thing about the complex is if you're specifically or especially sensitive to supplements, then test it first and see how you feel. Okay, myth number 3. ACV is only for digestion. That's a big myth. Combined with green tea, it supports metabolism and even your cravings. Let's see, where is the green tea magic? Do, 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 do. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I made this mess myself, and now I have to wind back and forth, back and forth. I usually put it all, in order, but it's Friday. Okay, myth number 4. Collagen is just a beauty fluff. It's essential for our gut health, our joints, and even for our recovery. So don't take collagen peptides for granted. Myth number 5, you need dozens of pills a day to stay healthy. That's a beep myth. A few targeted essentials can work wonders consistently. This is why I always tell you, you can start from an issue or a symptom you're trying to get to the bottom of and fix the issue, or you can start with a goal that you're trying to achieve. For example, the issue could be, I don't know, irregular stool, meaning you're not going to the bathroom regularly. So you should really check out magnesium citrate for that. And that's going to help you go to the bathroom. Or you take magnesium complex. That's going to benefit a couple of more things. But a goal could be, I don't know, to sleep better. And that's where you can take L-Theanine, GABA, perhaps include something else to help you sleep. We have a sleep supplement too. All I'm saying is you can approach supplements either goal-based or problem-based. So let's put this in the chat. Marley, thank you so much. I see that you followed us. Welcome to NutraHarmony family. We call ourselves Wellness and Wisdom. If you've got a better name, please, by all means, donate your idea because I'm losing it. Okay, moving on. We have about 10 minutes left. This is our closing segment. I'm getting hungry. I can smell food. I want to get my Friday started. So, closing segment is your calm, clear, strong self made simple. That's all I want. I want to improve the quality of your life. I want you to be incredible at whatever the work you do. I want your kids to be happy around you, whether you're a mom or a dad. And I want you to feel great about the human being that you are. So it's a wrap for tonight's mood support without meds. I hope I was helpful not only for the ladies, but for the gentlemen as well. Ladies buying for significant others. Girls, we love you. Men, we love you. Veterans, thank you so much for your service yet again. We covered a lot today, from stress to hormones to energy to recovery, but the message is super simple. You can feel better naturally. 1, you can take care of your mental wellness without numbing it out. I told you, don't put it in a box and hide it away. It will come to find you and you're gonna have to deal with it. So use saffron, use other adaptogens like mushrooms to help you deal with whatever it is that may be happening in your life now, so you don't have PTSD later. You can build a daily stack that supports your whole self. Stack meaning a combination of supplements for your body, your brain, your mood, and your metabolism. These are science-backed, real-world tested supplements that support you through every season of your life, especially the stressful ones, or that now we're finally grown-ups. I'm almost 40. I'll be 40 in 2 years, and I still feel like first of all, I have a teenager and 2 preteens. I have no idea who thought that was a good idea giving them to me. I don't know how we got here, and sometimes in my hearts of hearts, I still feel like a 16-year-old girl. And yet, here we are. Before we go, I want to send a heartfelt thank you to all of our veterans and the families who support them. This is one of the lives in the series of mental health where we support our veterans. This mental health mini-series is dedicated to you guys. Thank you so much. Whether you're watching for yourself or a loved one or just curious, know that support exists and we're here to help however we can. You're always welcome to come into the chat. Everything we covered today is linked below the video. That's the product carousel. You'll find a full carousel of products, bundles, subscribe and save options, which gives you 20% off your first order. Don't forget to follow NutraHarmony storefront. That's how you'll get notified about our next Amazon Live. Take care of yourself and each other. This was Juliana with NutraHarmony Live. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Marlene. It could be Marl and Y or Marlene. That's a cool name to be investigated. I hope next time you'll come in and say hello. Again, take care of yourself and each other. I am so excited and I'll see you next week. Follow so you stay in the know. Have an incredible weekend, everybody. Thank you for watching.